If you're someone who seems to be always working, but at the end of the day, you also seem to have not got anything done, then you're gonna love this. There was a famous Italian economist called Pareto. He analyzed the economy of Italy. He noticed 20% of Italy's population controlled 80% of its wealth. This gave rise to the 20 to 80 principle, and he found it in all sorts of places, in real estate, in growing crops, etc. In simple terms, this principle is 20% of input accounts for 80% of output. So how can you apply this to your business and day-to-day life? Start off by writing a list of business activities. Then if we assume that 80% of all revenue is accounted for by 20% of activities, that means as a business owner, your focus should be on this top tier 20%. That top tier 20%, let's call that the revenue generating activities, and the rest delegate. What happens many times is business owners focus their attention on that non-top tier 20%, and then they spend time, energy and even money on that, and then they ask, why is my business not generating more revenue? Why is it not moving forward? The reason is what you're focusing your attention on isn't accounting for the majority of your revenue. Here's where things get really crazy. When you apply that 20-80 principle on the 20-80 principle, what you're going to say is 20% of 20% accounts for 80% of 80%. In simple terms, 4% of activities account for 64% of revenue. So as a business owner, your focus, if you want to really narrow it down, you really want to be super narrow on it, if you spend 100% of your time focusing on that 4% and you delegate the rest of the work, you're going to free up a lot of time, and you're also going to focus your attention on that super higher tier revenue generating activity or activities. And this is where almost every business owner gets it wrong. Rather than focusing on this 4%, they focus their time and attention investing hours and hours on non-revenue generating activities. For example, constantly refreshing emails. You shouldn't invest your time in low yielding tasks, because every minute spent in that is a minute taken away from a high yielding task. If you want your business to scale reliably and quickly, then give this page a follow and implement what I'm teaching.